Proud to present the 37th running of the William P. Kyne Handicap. We have 5 taking part today, and here they are. Number 1 is Slew of Damascus. Slew of Damascus, Northern California's Horse of the Year in 1993. He's owned by Idris Harbiston, George Losh, and Victor Nacarado. The trainer is Craig Roberts, and in the saddle, Tom Chapman. Number 2 is Nancy's French Fry. Owned by R.E. and Marie Fritz, Nancy's French Fry is trained by Vladimir Cerin. The jockey is Gary Baze. Number 3 is the French bred Complot. Owned by Gary Bizantz and Walter Greenman. Walter Greenman is the trainer, and the jockey is Ron Warren Jr. Number 4 is Double Jab. Owned by the Halo Farms and Jerry Hollendorfer. Jerry Hollendorfer trains Double Jab, and in the saddle, Russell Baze. Rounding out the lineup, number 5, Cadet. Cadet is leased by the VHW Stables, trained by Ron McAnally, and in the saddle is Vann Belvoir. And that's the field taking part in the 37th running of the William P. Kyne Handicap. This is a Grade 3 race. This race has a purse of $100,000. They're all set. And they're racing. Double Jab started well, so did Slew of Damascus and Cadet. The 3 favorites immediately hook up. Nancy's French Fry is taken back to be about 9 from the front, and in last is Complot. By the stands for the first time, it's Double Jab, leading by a half from Slew of Damascus. Cadet is right there in third, and this trio is 7 clear from Nancy's French Fry. Complot is last and 12 off. Around the clubhouse turn in the feature, and now Slew of Damascus is on even terms with Double Jab. And it's Slew of Damascus taking the lead with 6 furlongs to go. Double Jab is still clinging to him, Cadet in third and 3 off. Then it's 5 to Nancy's French Fry and Complot. 10 blankets in with less than 5/8 of a mile to go. It's Slew of Damascus by a neck. Double Jab is still right outside of him. Cadet in third. Still 5 to Nancy's French Fry and Complot. No change. Less than a half mile to go in the Kyne, and it's Cadet still traveling well. Double Jab has been pressuring him every step of the way. Cadet's getting a perfect trip in third. He's trying to run alongside the leaders. Nancy's French Fry is now making up good ground from behind. 5/16 of a mile to go. Slew of Damascus, Double Jab. But here comes the long shot, Nancy's French Fry. And it's Nancy's French Fry blowing by the favorites. Look at this move. Nancy's French Fry opens up 4 on Slew of Damascus, Double Jab, and Cadet. And it's Nancy's French Fry in a powerful effort. This will be one of the biggest races of the meeting. Nancy's French Fry explodes home. And it's Nancy's French Fry to win it by at least 10. Complot second. Double Jab finish there. The unofficial winner is number 2, Nancy's French Fry. Second, number 3, Complot. Third, number 4, Double Jab. Fourth, number 1, Slew of Damascus. And the 1994 William P. Kyne Handicap is official. The $2 Exacta 2-3 paid $116. The Quinella paid $42.20. And the triple on races 6, 7, and 8 paid $734.20. A mile and 1/8 on a sloppy main track, 147.71. Now entering the winner's circle, the 1994 William P. Kyne Handicap champion, Nancy's French Fry. He's a 4-year-old roan gelding by French Legionnaire out of Nancy's Gray. The winner is owned by Marie and R.E. Fritz. The winning trainer is Vladimir Cerin and the winning jockey, Gary Baze. Nancy's French Fry was bred in Kentucky by Nancy Ringler. Ladies and gentlemen, directing your attention to the winner's circle, about to present a trophy to the winning connections of today's William P. Kyne Handicap is Mr. Lee Tucker. He's a director of the Bay Meadows Operating Company. Lee Tucker in the winner's circle with a trophy for the winning connections of the William P. Kyne Handicap. Now have James O in the winner's circle, and Nancy's French Fry deserves a wow.
Race set up for us.
We're down here talking about how well the race set up for them, and they really did go pretty fast in front of you, didn't they, Gary?
Yeah, they did, and Vladimir told me he was going to be a little fresh. He's been off a little while, and just kind of clock him early and step outside when you get ready to run, and that was about all we had to do.
Well, were you surprised at how fast that horse was moving on the turn? I mean, it was the turn and a sloppy track, and you're plain shot, and he's just flying by everybody.
Yeah, he never missed a step. I mean, once he got in gear and got in full stride, from that point on, he was going full blast all the way to the wire.
One of the faster races we've had here on a sloppy track, on a fast track. You sat very, very, very patient on him. That's kind of your riding style.
Well, this horse, I was just following instructions. Vladimir had it mapped out perfectly, and that's the way the race set up.
All right, congratulations, Gary. And speaking of Vladimir, Cerin, who just owns this race, you sent 2 horses up, both times off tracks. Both times you beat C. Cadet. This time for Mr. Fritz, that's got to be very enjoyable.
It was a tremendous joy.
Mr. Fritz is the kind of owner who I know he gives you a pretty free hand with the horses, lets you develop them at your leisure. You won with this horse for $40,000 not all that long ago, and here you are with a graded stake win.
Mr. and Mrs. Fritz both are very easy to work for. Whatever I want to do, they let me. They're very patient with their horses, and it's a joy to work for them.
Plain shot, Vlado, and I had to ask you there in the paddock. It seems a little scary, I think, to most trainers on an off track like this.
I'll give you the same answer I gave you before. If a horse can run in the mud, the stickers don't help him, and if he can't run, nothing helps him. And there is a little greater risk of injury if they're shod with stickers, in my opinion. Obviously, it differs because everybody else uses stickers. I think last time we didn't use stickers either.
No, you did not with Admiralis. A big upset there, and no stickers again today. What'd you do to develop this horse?
I think he developed himself. We just slowly let him find easy races. Every time he won, he developed his confidence. He runs very well fresh. He had never run in the mud. I felt this was a good opportunity to start.
A great opportunity to start. Congratulations, Vlado.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's go back and take a look at the replay of the William P. Kyne.
Farm Stakes. This race is restricted to Cowbreds. Let's meet them. Number 2 is Devilish Nature. Owned by Cadet Racing Stable, Devilish Nature is trained by Dennis Patterson. And in the saddle, Adalberto, Lopez. Number 3 is Silent Drum. Owned by Rancho San Miguel, Brent Sumja trains, Chris Hummel rides. Number 4 is Irish Invader. Owned by Richard T. Beal. Irish Invader is trained by Larry Ross and ridden by Gary Baze. And number 5 is Mr. Progressive. Owned by Jack B. Owens, Mr. Progressive is trained by Lonnie Arterburn, and in the saddle is Russell Baze. That's the field taking part in the River Edge Farm Stakes for $50,000. There is no show wagering here. Imported Mr. Progressive. He's in, set, and they're racing. The quartet did not miss a beat at the start. Mr. Progressive is flying to the front with Silent Drum, then it's Irish Invader and Devilish Nature. Going to the 5/8, Silent Drum speeds to the lead, and second is Mr. Progressive, then it's Devilish Nature. Irish Invader is last and 7 off. Silent Drum going quickly along the backside, passes the half with a length lead from Mr. Progressive. Devilish Nature still in a good spot in third, 4 off, then it's 8 to Irish Invader. 3/8 to go in the feature. Silent Drum continues to open up stride by stride. Mr. Progressive is second. Devilish Nature is closing up on the inside. It's any one of these three turning for home. Silent Drum, Devilish Nature on the inside, and Mr. Progressive. They swing for home, and it's Silent Drum in front. Devilish Nature just shifted out pretty badly, but he is running to the front with Mr. Progressive. Silent Drum still holding on gamely. Devilish Nature and Mr. Progressive are right next to him. A three-way photo coming up, but Devilish Nature takes over late, and it's Devilish Nature to win it from Mr. Progressive. Silent Drum third. Now returning to the winner's circle, number 2, Devilish Nature. He's a 3-year-old brown colt by Never Tabled out of Angelic Nature. Devilish Nature is owned by Cadet Racing Stable. The winning trainer is Dennis Patterson, and the winning jockey Adalberto Lopez. Devilish Nature was bred in California by Mr. and Mrs. Martin J. Wygod. Coming up next is the 9th from Santa Anita. Scratch numbers 1, Careening for Paul. Scratch number 3, Color Me Speed. And scratch number 9, Prospector's Ghost. Post time for the 9th and final from Santa Anita, 8 minutes from now at 4:15. 4:15 is the post time for the final race from Santa Anita. Coming up next at Bay Meadows is the 9th and number 4, Prince Midnight, should be listed as a gelding. Race number 9 offers exacta, quinella, and trifecta wagering. All of the runners are wearing mudcocks on a sloppy main track. They're traveling 1 1/8 on a sloppy main track, and here they are. Number 1 is Ofthe, owned by Gary Bazant and Gary Vandaway. Walter Greenman trains, Tom Chapman rides. Number 2 is Right Up Gramps Alley, owned by John Paul Fronia. Right Up Gramps Alley is trained by Howard Belvoir and ridden by Van Belvoir. Macho's Issue is number 3. He's owned by Myron Schaefer, trained by Don Harper, and ridden by Ron Warren Jr. Number 4 is Prince of Glow, owned by Berkeley Freeman. Prince of Glow is trained by Calvin Hughes, and in the saddle, Victor Miranda. Number 5 is Slew. Slew is owned by Wooden Horse Investments and Sahati. Jerry Hollendorfer trains, Adalberto Lopez rides. Victor Espinoza rides number 6, Emerald Jig. Emerald Jig is owned by the Tricar Stable and trained by Jose Silva. Emerald Jig, the only one in the field plain shod. Warning Label is number 7, owned by Kurtor Lila Lanning. Warning Label is trained by Ed Moger Jr., and the jockey is Rafael Meza. And they're racing. Macho's Issues started well in the green blinkers and goes to the front with Warning Label. Then it's Prince of Glow and Slew. Right Up Scramp Alley in the Belvoir colors is 6 off, beating Emerald Jig and Ofthe. By the stands for the first time, Warning Label sprints away a length and 3/4. Macho's Issues second. Slew in the orange colors is moving up to third. Right Up Gramps Alley is inside of him. Prince of Glow in the blue is 6 off, then it's 4 to Ofthe, and another length and a half to Emerald Jig. They have about 12 from front to back as they go to the 6 furlong mark. Warning Label sprints away by 3. Macho's Issue still a clear second from Right Up Gramps Alley. Then it's Slew. 2 after that to Prince of Glow, who is 9 from the front. Then it's 3 to Ofthe. In last is Emerald Jig, and he is now about 12 from the front. As they go to the half, Warning Label setting a nice slow pace, leads 2.5 to Macho's Issue. Slew is now moving into third. Right Up Gramps Alley is fourth, then it's Prince of Glow. Ofthe and Emerald Jig are still trailing and 10 off. They have about 3/8 of a mile to go, and it's Warning Label still trying to take them wire to wire. Macho's Issue now cuts his lead to a length, and it's Slew. Right Up Gramps Alley is 5 off, then it's Prince of Glow. Emerald Jig is now unwinding from behind with 7 to make up. They swing for home, and Warning Label still sole alone in front. Slew and Macho's Issue are next, then it's Emerald Jig and Ofthe. 3/16 of a mile to go, Warning Label, but Ofthe is closing at him on the inside. Slew on the outside with Emerald Jig. Warning Label still tugging them all along gamely, and Warning Label is coming up with a huge effort. And here's Warning Label, wire to wire. Ofthe second, Slew finished third. The unofficial winner is number 7, Warning Label. Second, number 1, Ofthe. Third, number 5, Slew. Fourth, number 6, Emerald Jig. 1 1/8, 150.37. Race number 7 is official. And the $2 exacta 7-1 paid $48.40. Quinella $25.80. Trifecta 7-1-5 paid $159.60. The triple on races 5, 6, and 7 paid $290.20. In today's pick 6, nobody had a perfect 6. 5 of 6 paid $373.60. 4 of 6 paid $18. We have a pick 6 carryover into tomorrow's card of $19,054. Now entering the winner's circle, the C.H.B.P.A. Handicap Champion, Warning Label. He's a 4-year-old brown colt by Never Tabled out of TV Residual. The winner is owned by Kurtor Lila Lanning. The winning trainer is Ed Moger Jr. and winning his second race today, jockey Rafael Meza. Warning Label was bred in California by Martin and Pam Wygod. Ladies and gentlemen, directing your attention to the winner's circle, presenting the trophy to the winning connections of today's C.H.B.P.A. Handicap is Mr. Charlie Doherty Jr. He's the Northern California manager for the C.H.B.P.A. Stand by for an interview. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up in the winner's circle, James O has Rafael Meza and Ed Moger Jr.
That's right, Paul. We're down here with Rafael Meza and Ed Moger Jr. First, we'll talk to Rafe. Rafael, you've ridden this horse a number of times, and you've had to chase some bears in the past. Vibe Run twice, Western Trader. I know down south he was up against College Town and Set on Cruise. But today, you made the lead on your own. You're always pretty good out there.
Well, he been chasing some tough horses last year, and the horse is getting stronger every time. You know, I've been working on the horse in the morning, and this is the first time I got a chance to win, and beat some pretty nice horses today.
Is he the kind of horse that you don't even have to worry about if someone comes with you because he's a fighter?
Yes, he gets pretty relaxed. You know, he can come off from a little bit off the pace, or he can go on the lead because he got natural speed. And as long as he's relaxed and happy, I know he was going to handle the off going, because he trains very good on it.
Sounds like you guys fit pretty well, competitive but relaxed all at the same time.
Well, we try to do that.
All right, Rafael, congratulations. We'll see you later. Ed Moger Jr., long time working with this horse and getting him to a stakes win, as I was talking about earlier. Tough competition. I mean, you've run him against bears all the way along.
He's run with hard, real good horses like all year long. He's had some real tough losses down south. We got beat a nose in the Pomona Derby, and it's nice to win one.
This is a nice one to win. You think you're going to keep him up here and continue with the handicaps in Northern California?
Yeah, as long as there's races up here, we'll leave him up here.
All right. Now you know that he certainly can handle the off-going.
Right. That's right. He loves the mud. We knew that.
Okay. Ed Moger Jr., Rafael Meza, Kurt, and Lila Lanning win today in the C.H.B.P.A. Handicap Series with Warning Label.
He featured Bay Meadows Oaks. 2 more left to load. Grace of Diamonds goes in. She and Sorensen load nicely. And here's the favorite, Cadillac of the Stars. Backs off. She goes in this time. They're ready. And they're racing in the Bay Meadows Oaks. Grace of Diamonds goes to the front with Top Rule. Then it's Pirates Leading Lady. Cadillac of the Stars is 4th and 2.5 off. Then we come to Cut of the Cloth. They go in front of the clubhouse, and Top Rule leads by a nose. Grace of Diamonds is right next to her. Then it's Pirates Leading Lady. Cadillac of the Stars is in 4th, about 4 off. She's racing wide, too, to avoid the mud clogs from the leading 3. And Cut of the Cloth is trailing by 8. They go to the 6 furlong pole. Top Rule gets clear a half to Grace of Diamonds. Pirates Leading Lady still in a good spot in third. She's just 2.5 off. Then it's 7 to Cadillac of the Stars. Cut of the Cloth is last and 13 from the front. Past the 5/8, Top Rule and Grace of Diamonds setting a slow pace. Pirates Leading Lady is third. Now it's 9 to Cadillac of the Stars. Cut of the Cloth is attempting to put her in last. They have a half mile to go. Top Rule by a neck. Grace of Diamonds now cuts it to a head. Pirates Leading Lady third. Cadillac of the Stars conspicuously 12 off, but now she's unwinding from behind. 3/8 of a mile to go, and it's Top Rule attempting to flee the scene. Top Rule opens up 2. Grace of Diamonds is dropping out of it. Pirates Leading Lady goes into second. Cadillac of the Stars is now closing very well from behind. They have a 1/4 of a mile to go. Top Rule. Pirates Leading Lady is next. Cadillac of the Stars on the outside, and Cut of the Cloth. 3/16 of a mile to go. It's Top Rule. Cadillac of the Stars and Cut of the Cloth on the inside. Cadillac of the Stars comes rolling to the front. And it's Cadillac of the Stars to come sweeping by. And Cadillac of the Stars is the 1995 Bay Meadows Oaks champion. Top Rule second. Cut of the Cloth finished there. Ladies and gentlemen, Bay Meadows is proud to present the 37th running of the Santa Clara Invitational Handicap. We have 5 fillies and mares taking part. Let's meet them. Number 1 is Lethal Leta. Owned by Donnie McFadden, Lethal Leta trained by Howard Belvoir and ridden by Vann Belvoir. Lethal Leta, 4 to 5. Fair Marianne is next, owned by Barbara Walter. Yelena Pike trains. Victor Miranda rides. Victor Espinoza rides number 3, Sunny Variety. She's owned by Pablo Campos and trained by Ricardo Perez. Number 4 is Incurable Romantic. Owned by John Franks, Incurable Romantic is trained by Jerry Hollendorfer and ridden by Russell. Number 5 is Later On. Owned and trained by Harry Nelson, Later On is ridden by Ken Tohill. And that's the quintet taking part in the 37th Santa Clara Invitational Handicap post time in 7 minutes. Setting up now for the supporting feature, the Santa Clara Handicap. Incurable Romantic goes in, the 2 to 1 second choice. And the 4 to 5 favorite, Lethal Leta, is in stall 1. Later On goes in. The 5 runners are set. And they're racing in the Santa Clara Handicap. Incurable Romantic is the first to go to the lead, but the favorite, Lethal Leta, is right there in second. Later On, Sunny Variety and Fair Marianne are 7 from the front, and the front belongs to Incurable Romantic, who leads a length and a half. Lethal Leta is second, then it's 5 to Later On. Sunny Variety is second last, and Fair Marianne is at the tail, and 9 from the front. 7 furlongs to go. Incurable Romantic, 3/4 to Lethal Leta. Later On is third and 5 from the front. Then it's 2 to Sunny Variety, 3 more to Fair Marianne. 6 furlongs to go, and now Lethal Leta is on even terms with Incurable Romantic. And it's Lethal Leta putting her nose in front, heading to the backside. Incurable Romantic is sticking with her on the outside. These two have gone 12 clear from Later On and Sunny Variety. Fair Marianne is last and 15 from the front. They crawl along the backside, and Lethal Leta opens up a length. Incurable Romantic is second. Later On and Sunny Variety are next, then Fair Marianne. Lethal Leta under a hold, opens a length and a quarter. Incurable Romantic is still game in second. Sunny Variety, Later On, and Fair Marianne are way out of it. 3/8 of a mile to go. Lethal Leta 3/4 to Incurable Romantic. Sunny Variety is 15 off. They run to the top of the lane, Lethal Leta, but Incurable Romantic is not done yet. She's still right there, and the 2 favorites are locked in battle as they swing for home. It's Lethal Leta by a half. Incurable Romantic next, Sunny Variety running on. Lethal Leta, Incurable Romantic is not done. She's still fighting gamely, but Lethal Leta has a confident lead, and Lethal Leta leads by a length and a half to the final 100 yards. Lethal Leta, the Santa Clara champion. champion. Incurable Romantic second, Sunny Variety third, later on fourth, and Fair Marianne finished last. The Santa Clara Handicap is in the books. That Exacta 1-4 paid $6.60. The Quinella paid $3.80. And the triple on races 9, 10, and 11 paid $50.60. Two in a row and 3 of the last 4 for Lethal Leta. She's the Santa Clara Handicap champion. Lethal Leta is a 4-year-old bay daughter of Sinistry out of Tip Topper. She's owned by Donnie McFadden. The winning trainer is Howard Belvoir and the winning jockey, Vann Belvoir. Lethal Leta was bred in Idaho by the WH-BCR joint venture. Stand by for a trophy presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, Bay Meadows is proud to have 2 of its most popular employees in the winner's circle, and they both are Santa Clara graduates. Mr. Dan Buckley, the Assistant Director of Security, and Mr. Rick Sundberg, an assistant in the Operations Department, are in the winner's circle, presenting a trophy to the winning connections of the Santa Clara Handicap. Dan Buckley and Rick Sundberg. One more to go, then we close the show. Race number 12 is next. Nathan Thacker rides number 3, CT's Joy. Scratch number 7, Market Swings, and 8, Rainbow Honey. Jerry O'Gean rides number 9, Dance Steady. The final race of the meeting offers exacta, quinella, and trifecta wagering. Post time, 5:39.